What's up, YouTube world? This is Gypsy Ray Casanova. So this video is gonna be my opinion, my personal opinion, and how I feel about bullies and bullying other people. Bullying. The only people that bully people are some weak little bitches that are miserable in their own life, that they want to have some kind of power and they want to be part of the cool crowd. You know what I say about the cool crowd? Fuck you. Because it's usually bigger kids that probably get picked on and abused at home, so they're taking their anger out on younger and smaller and defenseless boys and girls in school. I'm not gonna lie, I was picked on too. I was picked on because when I was growing up, I had big bifocals. I had a speaking impediment. I was in speech class every single day until I was in the 11th grade. Now, going to, having a special education teacher coming when I was actually, finally making friends and people actually, I guess, being approved of me as a person, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Casanova, you have speech class in 20 minutes." That made me feel like shit. People are like, "Well, what do you, speech class? What, you can't talk?" And, people knew I had a speaking impediment. And, I had problems saying certain words, like still today, hospital. And people say, it's hospital. Or like, when I say S, it's like a snake. It's not really supposed to be like that. But for all the bullies out there, you's nothing but a little you ain't nothing but a little bitch in my eyes. Because you get bullied at home, you get picked at home, and you just want to vent your frustration, your anger. Why don't you just learn a fucking hobby? You got motherfucking kids committing suicide over bullies, and you think that shit is cool. You think a kid blowing his brains out because he feels like he's not worth shit and he don't amount to shit. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy to be bullied. We got, and as parents out there, how about you, take your fucking foot out of your ass and pay attention to your children, and your kids wouldn't be bullying kids at school. It kind of reminds me of the song by a really great country singer, Jason Michael Carroll. And the song title is A List of Lies. And it's really not it doesn't trigger bullying, but it does trigger abuse at home. And for the kids getting bullied, I'm sorry that you're being bullied. I'm sorry that, you're getting mistreated, and, the teachers at school ain't really doing nothing about it. And it's not right. So what you people, kids need to do is go to a principal or go to a police officer and get the attention of the school and get the attention of their parents and your parents, because bullying needs to stop, man. I can't stand bullies, man. And I just hope this reaches someone out there, because I can't stand bullies. As a father myself, true story, about 3 years ago, I caught a felony assault case. My daughter, Nevaeh, she came to me one day. Me and her mother wasn't really seeing eye to eye. We weren't talking. Most of the time I was working out of town because I work in a union, so I'm always traveling. And at that time, I had my iPhone 5S, and my daughter had the same phone. It was joined, on my account. She FaceTimed me one day crying. And I'm like, "Baby, what's wrong?" He's like, "Oh, I'm getting picked on at school." I'm like, "What do you mean you're getting picked on at school?" He's like, "Well, kids are making fun of me because of my glasses, because of my speaking impediment." So, long story short, I called my boss and said, "Hey, man, I need to go back home for a little bit. My daughter's getting picked on at school, and I'm not gonna deal with it." And the last word he said was, "Gypsy, please don't catch another case. We need you. You're a hard worker." So, long story short, yeah, I caught a case. I caught an assault case on school property. Um, Basically, what happened was I walked in school. The little boy had his um, hand around my daughter's throat, and I paid this another kid to go smack him in the head to get his attention. And I kind of grabbed him and threw him against the fucking locker. And my daughter seen me. He's like, "Oh, Dad!" And I kind of surprised her because I didn't tell my daughter I was coming. And so principal got involved, police department got involved. The kids, the boy that was bullying my daughter, parents got involved. And I kind of like his dad's like, "Oh, it's not that bad." And I just went, and I swear, I think I knocked his ass out. I went to jail for assault, and I did 6 months. And the result of the assault case, I lost all custody of my daughter, which I was basically trying to teach people a lesson that bullying is not acceptable. It will never be acceptable. And just teaching people, hey man, you can't mess, you can't mess with me and my kid. So if you're getting bullied, take a stand. I know it's rough in middle school and high school, beginning of high school, especially middle school. There's people in your school that will listen, guidance teachers, principals, assistant principals. I'm pretty sure now, since they up the security in schools now, you can go to like a security officer. "Hey, I'm being bullied, I'm being picked on, I feel unsafe in this school." And te- I believe he or she will take the proper calls that will get the principal involved, police department, child custody. So, but you can always just email me, um, and I can get involved with it. and I can make a few phone calls, and you know, and we all can end bullying one day at a time. So I hope this video reaches out to y'all. Hope it, you know, hope it makes an impact on you, because if you're being bullied, you're not alone. Because I was bullied. I'm I'm 32 years old. I still get bullied. I just, I'm not defenseless anymore. That's why I always catch battery cases, assault and battery, and I go in and out of jail. So if you're out there, you're getting bullied, take a stand. Even if you got to fight back, man, you may get your butt kicked, but you know what? You're gonna get that brave. You're gonna get that strength. You're gonna be like, you can't bully me no more. And it's taking that first step, that's standing on your own, saying, I'm sick and tired of this shit. So if you're being bullied, I don't care if you're 11, 12 watching this YouTube video, or you're a grown ass man, or you got special needs, take a stand and let your voice be heard. This is Gypsy Ray Casanova. Y'all have a wonderful day.